Yo guys, what's up? It's Adam here, aka Anti-Cena Guy. Going back to the playlist of all the WWE superstars that I've met, the Hall of Famers, the Divas, Legends, etc. When I talk about the time I met Santino Marella, Cobra, fuck that shit. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, everybody. I'm not the biggest Santino Marella fan. In fact, during the PG era, when he was at the height of his peak, one of the main superstars in the PG era, always headlining Santino Marella. I fucking hated it. Along with Hornswoggle, the Great Carly, and all these other superstars are doing all this childish shit. So many of you are saying, why did I meet Santino Marella? Well, the thing was, I liked Santino Marella when he first debuted, when he was coming to the end of the Ruthless Aggression era, where he beat Umaga for the Intercontinental title. And then he had like a heel turn, and then he was the Intercontinental champion, forming a team with Beth Phoenix, and that was also known as Glamarella, basically. And he had the honky meter, trying to beat the honky tonk man's record, basically. I didn't mind him so much then, but when he turned babyface and he was doing all that childish shit with the Cobra and the sock, it was just too over fucking bearing. So, at the time of meeting Santino Marella, I liked him. It was just further down the line when I started to dislike his character, and he started to annoy the living fuck out of me. Okay. But I mainly went to go meet Beth Phoenix because everyone's a fan of Beth Phoenix. She's one of those women in the ring that doesn't mess around. She's a powerhouse, one of the strongest women to ever be in WWE. And in my opinion, she's a well-deserving Hall of Famer with her husband Edge. So I went to meet Beth Phoenix. Now, I've got nothing against Santino Marella as a person. All the other people who have met Santino Marella say he's a great guy, he's very friendly, he loves meeting the fans, and that's the case. And if that's the case, fair play. I had no problems when I met Santino Marella. It was a brief encounter, and it was like a quick pace, autograph signing. It wasn't one of those autograph signings that they were going to be there all day. They only had like a couple of hours to sign before going to SmackDown or Raw or whatever for the show later on that night, which I attended, by the way, and that was a fine show. But they only had limited time to be there at the signing and to get the autograph signings done, so it was kind of like a rush pace, basically. But I had a picture for Santino Marella to sign, and fair play, he signed it. It wasn't personalised or anything like that. We weren't allowed to have photographs. That's why at the start of this review, you see a photograph of me just looking over my shoulder at my friend who quickly takes a picture, of me and Santino in the same picture. And Beth Phoenix, you can just see the corner of her, but that woman's blocking the way, in the fucking queue, So it's a shame it was a rush pace, because when I meet the superstars, I like to have a personalised autograph, with my name on it and the proper photograph. But it wasn't the case in this signing. But yeah, Santino, he was fine, he shook my hand and he said hi to me, and that was basically it. There's not much more I can say about Santino Marella, But I went there for Beth Phoenix, but just because Santino was there at the same time, I got his autograph at the same time, So nothing against Santino Marella as a person. It was just later on down the line when he became fucking PG and he annoyed the living shit out of me, and I never liked him since then, Especially with the whole Santina gimmick as well when he was trying to be his twin sister. I mean, I don't know if that shit's supposed to be funny or, but I didn't find it funny. But this is not me here trying to insult the Santino fans. It's not me trying to say he's a bad person. That's not me trying to do this right now. This is just me giving my opinion of what he was like when I met him. And when I met him, he was fine. That's all I can say about that. He was fine. Please leave a comment for this, everybody, and please leave a comment below. Thanks, everyone. Peace out.